Hi all, welcome to John's Model Making. Today I've got the Airfix Spitfire 124 scale. Look at that. What a little beauty. I'm really looking forward to doing this. We'll get that out of the box in a minute. First of all, we'll go through the instruction manual. There we go. So I'll quickly go through the instruction manual because it is quite thick as well. There's a couple of colour schemes in here. Here it tells you all about the Spitfire, the Mk VIII. Yeah, this was made... well, it was in construction for when the Focke-Wulf FW190 came about, and basically the FW190 was far superior than the Spitfire Mk V, and they had the Mk VIII, but it was only on the drawing board. They didn't have the jigs, so it wasn't in production, and then they produced the Mk IX. The planned Spitfire Mk VIII would continue into production, was essentially intentionally designed and engineered from the outset to be the next version of the fighter and a major production variant, powered by the latest variants of Merlin engine. But they actually brought out the Mk IX, which was a hybrid. A stopgap solution proved to be the introduction of the hybrid Mk IX, an aircraft which fortunately proved to be something of a revelation and more than a match for the Focke-Wulf. Excellent read that. Here we have the assembly instructions. That's better. There we go, assembly phase, cement, do not cement, indicates final location. That's all cool. Alternative parts, repeat the operation. Decals, crystal part, weight, remove by filing, drill or pierce, cut, and humble paint number. And the humble paint. Should have plenty of them. And here I'm looking forward to doing this. There we go. Position of cockpit decals. Excellent. That should be cool, that. There we go. Start off with the cockpit, put the seats in place, and then put all the framework together, pop them onto the fuselage, get all the detail in place. I'm really looking forward to doing all this detail. Not just painting it, getting it in place, but do some weathering on it as well. You know, might even gloss it up. Don't know how to do satin or gloss varnish. Wait and see anyway. So I think for this video we'll get up to yeah, completing this portion of the fuselage. I think we've got another page. Yeah, there we go. We get up to here, I think. Is it here? 47. What's about 47? Step 47. Yeah, and then we're on to the wing section. There we go. Get the tail wings in, the main wings, get all the structure in place. There we go. That's the landing bays. There we get all these ribs in. That'll be cool. Shows what a lot of detail this is going to be. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Even got the guns, and then we've got the ammunition as well. So yeah, gotta do this justification of buying it. There we go. The air ducts. Yep, colour schemes, I'll have a look at that in a minute. Then we got the engine. Now, I don't know whether we can expose any of this or not. The supercharger, the engine. There we go. I suppose we could leave that top off. Really? Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a look at doing that. Doing something like that anyway. Well, that looks brilliant. There's the supercharger again, and the rest of the engine. Excellent, got the framework involved. There we go. Yeah, I would imagine the outer skin is detachable, really. Hopefully, anyway. But that looks brilliant, just like that. What's the point of hiding it all the way? There are the port exhausts. Or exhaust ports, I should say. There we go, we got the flaps on. Get the wheels on. That one's... Oh, right, that one's in light. So there'll be a variation of this. There we go. Landing gear down. And then we got the canopy. There we are, 3. Is that 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, door closed, door open. Yep. There we go, and then the propeller. So 243 steps altogether. Brilliant. And here we have the colour schemes. So this is a Supermarine Spitfire Mk VIII Hyderabad Squadron at Synth Burma 1945. That looks pretty cool. I like the white bands. Yeah. And then here we have Squadron Leader Bruce Watson. Oh, that's not the right one. What am I doing? I thought that was a book of sorts then. There we go. Supermarine Spitfire Mk VIII again. Squadron Leader Bruce Watson, number 457, Grainer Squadron, Royal Australian Air Force, Morote, 1945. There we go. Good set of Nashers. Excellent stuff. So that's 2. Yep. So look at these 2. Oh, 3 is it? Right. Ah, I've done a silver one, so I don't think I'm doing this one. 307th Fighter Squadron, 31st Fighter Group, USAAF, Italy, 1944. Though it is cool, I must admit. I do like the wingtips on this. Yeah. And the tail. That looks interesting, very interesting. Location of common stencil data. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, here we have the lid of the box. Here we show the exposed engine, the cockpit, and the exposed wings. You can see the internal framework of the wings on that one. That looks cool. Here we have all the decals. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of these. Oh, that's for the American version. And here we have, what sprue is this? This is sprue C. There we go. Look at the detail on that, all that paneling, all that riveting. That looks fantastic, that. Absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to do this. There we have the underside of the wings. Brilliant detail. Absolutely fantastic. There we go. So this is where the engine will be here. So it is a separate part. That is one side of the fuselage. And that is the other side. Looking brilliant. Yeah, you get a sense of the scale of it now. Oh, sorry, there's the console. Cockpit console, instrument panel. Yeah, I think there's a plastic part here as well. Right, there we go. Yeah, that'd be great. It'd be great if I can get the individual decals in place. And obviously we've got the canopy pieces, the navigation lights, and yeah, everything else that needs to be clear. And there we go. There are the rest of the fit. There's 2 sprues in that one, 2 frames in that one. That's all the wing section, of course. There are flaps, and yeah, a real tail. There's the reinforcements for the wings, the internal frames. There's only one on this one. Mixture of a spinner, propeller. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic, this. Excellent stuff. So, as always, with every aircraft, we'll start with the cockpit. Hopefully we'll get a lot of the internal parts of the fuselage exposed, as well as I'm not sure how we're going to do that, to be honest, but as long as we do it whilst it's being built, then I'll know it's done. So anyway, let's get on with the build. go, folks. That is the interior of the cockpit. As you can see, I've added a lot more detail, especially on the belts there. That's better. I have weathered it, but only lightly. I've not done anything heavy. I haven't put any varnish on any of the parts, and as you can see, the control stick lever is loose, and it's going to stay that way as well. But the decals went on brilliant. Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with it. Excellent. I think that needs to go back a little bit into that little hole on the seat. But there we go. There's still more to do. This attaches to the fuselage, of course. There we go. Get a scale of how big this is going to be. I think it goes somewhere. No, it doesn't. It goes there. There we go. Yeah, so I've got a bit more to do on this. But that is up to step 31. I do like the two decals on the oxygen tanks here as well. That looks pretty cool. Lots of lovely detail. There we go. It's that small. It takes a while to focus in. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. There you can see the compass as well. Brilliant stuff. Anyway, that is it for the Spitfire 1/24 scale Mark VIII. I'll see you soon for the next video. I'm not sure what step I'll get up to, but I'll let you know in the future. Anyway, there we go. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.